Hey, sound might be a little bit low, so I'm gonna try to talk a little bit louder. But video is in regards to people who would like to try LSD and or would just want to know what it's like. So I'm gonna start off. It's Lysergic Acid Diethylamide-25, and taking it a few times. First time I took it, I got a hold of some papers, and I took 3.5. At first, I took 2. You need to be very careful with your dose. You're dosing your first time because you have no idea what it's going to be like, how strong they are, and this chemical can make you feel kind of paranoid. Honestly, the first time you try it, just take it with a friend of yours that you're very comfortable with, and just make sure he doesn't like fuck with you know. If you've ever done mushrooms, that's something you can kind of relate it to, except it has the same kind of like body load, except I like the body high better. I think that LSD could give you more energy, more visuals. I've taken 2 hits of this stuff, and for like hours and hours, my whole vision was just a kaleidoscope, basically just morphing, melting, two-dimensional rainbow colors. It starts out really in your head, but if you've taken enough, then you should start to notice like shimmering, morphing, warping, sliding. If something's on the floor, it could look like it's slithering like a snake. Your hairs on your arms, I've noticed that. Every single hair on my arm is like doing the wave. It's really in your head a lot. One sec. It affects the way you think about things. It kind of, I know this might be kind of hard to understand, but it basically brings you back to like step 1. You can imagine kind of knowing what you know about the world now, but you kind of put that to the side and just experience what is going on right now, as in what is around you, what you take in from your senses, but using previous knowledge. It's like being able to put it away if you want to and go access it if you want to. It's amazing. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. This stuff is not to be played around with. This stuff is not to be just taken for the fuck of it, just to see what it's like. I think that it can be very useful in many different aspects of your life. It can make you, basically, it made me love life so much, even for weeks afterwards. I appreciated color. I appreciated the meals I was getting. Stuff that you're kind of like, oh yeah, I appreciate, but you're truly, really, it's because it's so, natural to you. Every single, that just it makes you appreciate those things that you have extra. Sorry. I haven't done it in a couple weeks now, so it's the longer you wait doing it, it's harder to describe it. Before I close the video, I'm going to try to do a little run through, start from finish. Like, alright, whenever you ingest it, put it under your tongue, let it sit there for a few minutes, 15-20 minutes. After that, probably about 45 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on how potent it is, how many micrograms you took. You'll start to feel like this sensation all over your body of just being, you're just doing it. It's just, you can feel like it feels like every molecule, at least for me, every molecule in my finger, everywhere. And it just feels really, really good. You start becoming like, I don't know, I go like this a lot whenever I'm on it. Play with hair a lot too. But after that, should start to notice, you'll probably be looking at something and start to notice, wow, that just waved. So that'll probably be the first, you know, of course, depending on how many micrograms you took again. Probably anywhere from 150 up will start to give visuals. I'm not completely sure on the micrograms that were in the hits that I was taking, just guessing. But after that, the visuals will increase. Things just start to get weirder and weirder up until it lasts for about 9 to 12 hours. See, I've taken 6 hits before, and it lasted like 28 hours. I don't even know how many micrograms it was, but I was flying down like a tunnel for like 18 hours. Yeah. Be really careful with this kind of stuff. It's really better for just self-introspection. If you just want to kind of have a day with nature, a day with the world, you know, not the world as in everybody, but the world as in the world, the globe, actual Earth. Or a day with your good friend. I think it can be really helpful in a lot of ways. Alright, thanks for listening, guys.